Hello, my name is Airly Rivera, and I am recording the screencast for Geography 167 final project. So I decided to conduct my final project on the fires in California. Fires in California are important because they are part of the natural cycle within California's environment. Now we can go on to my maps. Here's the first map that I made about the fires in California. If we press play, we can see the fires that occurred within California from 1980 to 2012. Now the points that are appearing are the start dates of the wildfires that have occurred between these years. As you can see, within every year there's an increase and decrease of the fires. And this is depicting the seasonality of the fires. These wildfire point data are from the United States Forest Service. In order to create these maps, or this particular map, I use the torque tool within CartoDB. This torque tool allowed me to create this time sequence map. What it does, it takes the date field within one attribute table and displays it in this manner. As part of the cartographic decisions that I made for this particular map, I decided to use a dark background with the points as red, and red meaning fire. And I believe that this was the best solution to depict the amount of fire within California and to display these points effectively. One other possibility was using a different base map. I could have used a base map of the terrain in order to depict areas of California that do have fires. As you can see, within Central California, on the coastal side, or coastal half, there are relatively little to no fires at all. To go more in depth with the fires, I chose one specific fire to analyze. This particular fire was the mountain fire near Riverside that occurred in 2013. Now the mountain fire was a huge fire that reached up to 42 square miles by July 21st. More than 2,600 personnel, including 68 crews, 86 engines, 11 dozers, and 20 helicopters, helped to fight this fire. Now, the firefighters suspected that the mountain fire in Riverside was indeed caused by humans and was not a natural fire. However, I did choose this particular fire to depict the growth rate of the fire. This particular fire destroyed 23 structures, including 7 homes. The nearby city of Idlewild had to go under evacuation orders. Because the area where the fire occurred is on a mountain, Mount San Jacinto, and it occurred within really just very steep, lots of trees and timber and brush. It was really hard to contain, and the fire spread wildly. Humans are disrupting the natural cycle of fires. But however, natural fires are good for the environment. They help to destroy invasive species, remove dead vegetation, and they recycle nutrients. For these 4 particular maps, I decided not to use the torque tool on CartoDB and just use 4 static maps. For the torque tool to work on CartoDB, you need 1 attribute table. However, I had 4 attribute tables, 1 for each polygon. However, using 4 maps and placing them side by side, like shown here, still is able to depict how much the fire has grown, as effectively as well as a time sequence map, if I used one. And so, these were the maps that I created using CartoDB and various attribute tables from Shapefiles. The total area that this fire burned was more than 42,000 square miles.